Hey, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So now that we have an image at least, we can add an image at least for a course. We can actually display the courses here because all we need for the courses here is a category, the date created, and the title, and then the display image of that course. Now, of course, these courses will need to be approved later on by the admin, but for now we can just display them here just so we have something active going on here. So all that information we already can add to a course. If I click edit on this one, go course landing page, at least we know we can actually add something here. I think we do have a video, do we? Let me go to the other one. Oh, we didn't save that video, so the video saving doesn't work yet, but we can add a video here. We just need to receive it on the other side, but we can go on a tangent for a bit and just display those courses on the other side, then we can come back. So for now, what I need is, because actually the video here, keep in mind this video we are putting here is not the course itself. This is a sample, the intro video, I guess. So wait a minute, students who watch a well-made promo. Okay, so that's a promo video right there. So it's supposed to be promo video here, not course video, I guess. All right, so what we'll do is, let me add a few more courses because at least we need, let's see, 1, 2, 3, and times 2, that's 6, 7. So maybe let's add 10 courses just so we can have something to display here. So back here, if I say new course, let's see what titles we have here. Okay, so I can just click new course title. Maybe this one is Node.js Essentials, something like this. What's the primary subject is programming, and course category IT and software. So let's just save that. Okay, so the course was successfully created. That's nice. Then let's add a few more things. Let's add a course image. Let me click there, and I need better images for courses here. Unfortunately, I don't have good imaging, but we can use some of this. Okay, so once we added that, we can now save, and please fix the errors. Okay, so a subtitle is required. Okay, an intro to Node.js. Okay, I don't want to have to type a description here, so I'll go to the lorem ipsum website here, so I can just grab some text from there. So let's grab this and just copy that back here and paste for a description. Good. Description of the course is required. Okay. Beginner level, we don't need that. This is already set. Currency $. For now, we'll leave it as free, and let's save. Course saved successfully. Very nice. So now we have at least 3 courses. That's good. Let's try another one. This one we'll call JavaScript Essentials. This one is we'll just say coding, IT and software. Save. Okay, so let's browse, look for something here. React is practically JavaScript, so let's use that as the course image. Let's add a beginner subcategory $, an intro to JavaScript. Let's paste that description again, and we are done. So let me click save, and the course was saved. Very nice. Let me go back. So at least now I have 4 courses. Okay, for now we can use what we have here. So at least some courses here. Maybe I should show images, course image here, since we've added it. It would be nice to see that here. So we're going to add that. But for now, what I want is to be able to read these courses and put them here on the home page. First thing is, how do we read this thing here? Now we're going to use exactly what we're doing here to read the courses in the admin courses section here. So I can simply go and check. Let's see here. If I go to controllers, since that's the controller that's reading, and then I go to the admin section, and there's the courses part, and we are not on the add, we are not on the edit, we are on the else, which is right here. And this is how we read courses, right? Now here there's a where clause, of course, which tells us which courses to get. Now in this case, let's look at a where clause in our table that would suit this. So if I go to courses, let's see here, we can either run a direct query or use the where clause. Let's see, approved. Okay, so none have been approved yet, but let's just use that to put in the where clause so that we have something to put in the where clause, because we don't want to just get courses from one user. So what we want is, ideally we're going to select only the approved ones. So for now we'll say approved is equal to 0, since everything is 0, 0, so no problem. So what I'll do is I'm going to grab this courses view. So of course I'll need to create this class here, which is this one. Where is it? Where is that class? That's one there, course model. So we're going to have to create that, but for now let me just copy all of that. And then let's go to our home controller, since this is the home page. And right about here, we're just going to add that. And this one is read all courses, or get courses, whatever. So here we're just going to say approved. The approved column should be equal to 0. All right, that should do it. And we need to declare the courses class. So say course is equal to new course model, like that. Okay, great. That should do the trick. And so in data, we're going to have rows. So if I go to my home page right now, and just above the hero images, or maybe after the hero images, because there are sections here. So the first section here looks like the hero image, which is this part here, this slider. And then after the slider, we have this section down here. That's the one we are targeting. So that section is here where the posts begin. So for now, I just want to show what's inside rows, if it exists at all. So close that and put the do I need the equal sign? No. Show by itself has an echo in there, so let's just put PHP tags. All right, so let me refresh, and there we go. So at least I can see there's some content here, which is nice. I am reading some courses, so that's pretty good. It means everything is working as intended. I just need now to replace what's here with my own code here. So let's see, we have 2, 3. Is that all we have? Oh, there are 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's good. So all of them are being read accordingly, so this is good. So for now, all we can do is put an if statement here. I just want this to show if there are rows. So I'm going to say if not empty, like this, and put rows in brackets. Close that like this. Okay, So now we have an if statement. We need a closing if statement. So copy that and select this section. So I see where it ends. Where does it end? It ends right there. So let's put an if statement, end if there. So end if semicolon, like that, and this should work. So from our perspective, we shouldn't see any difference since there are some rows here, which is nice. Now this is quite not the usual loop that we would make, because there's one item here that's completely different from the others, so we can't just loop through everything, but these are similar here. And then there's another section here of trending, so we need to figure out how to recreate this in our loop. So what I'll do is the very first result will be here on its own here, so not in a loop, just here like this, and then we can put the rest of them here. And then we'll need another query for trending and then put that here. Okay, so back to this, let's see what we can do. So here I need to just know where these guys start and end. So for example, this is a post entry. So it says post entry 1 large. Okay, so I'm guessing this one is that post entry that has Cameron. Where is that? Yep, that's the one. Okay, and then the rest of them are here. So inside this div, that one. So I just need to know where they loop from, and it seems post entry 1 is the repeating theme here, so it means this div is one of these. Okay, so that's important. Oh wait, and then there's another. Interesting. Okay, why does this repeat? I have no idea. And then we have a trending section. So there are two sections of this. I think we can do with one because they pretty much look the same. Okay, so let's start with just adding the first item here. So I know this is one post entry, so I'm going to do this. And what I'll do is, so this is not going to be a loop. This is not empty, so we know it has at least one item. So I'm going to come here and say, actually this doesn't need to be in any loop, so we'll directly just put that item here. So okay, let's deal with the titles first. So let me see what title this one has. It starts with 11, so let's go down here, and this is our title. So I'm just going to echo the title from the first row. So there's rows and then 0 because it's the first item, and then we use the arrow key because that first item is an object, and then let's put the word title, and let's close that. Let's see if that actually worked, and let's refresh. Okay, so there we go. We have JavaScript essentials, which is nice. Then let's go ahead with our description down here, and looky there, it's lorem ipsum anyway. So let's do exactly the same thing. I'm just going to copy this, but let's put our escape here just in case the title has some weird characters. So we're going to put our escape, and then I'll copy this, put that here as well. Oops, that's quite the distance. Okay, so paste and change title to description, like so. All right, great. So now we have at least a title and a description. Okay, what is lorem ipsum, blah blah blah. Great. Now let's deal with the user. Okay, so the user, oh wait a minute, who created these? So my profile, oh, I do have an image, so this is very nice. So we're going to put the user's profile here of the one that created this, but let's deal with the image as well before we do that. So image is right here. Now we should have a function here. Now I do many of these projects, so sometimes I forget what functions I added here. So let me just confirm. Okay, so we do have get image. That's nice. All right, so back to home. Yep. So no need for all of this. We're just gonna say paste. Now instead of escape, we use get underscore image like that, and then here we're just going to say is it course image, course underscore image, like this. Hopefully I haven't broken anything. All right, look at that. Very good, very good. Okay, image fluid. Okay. All right, so looking at this, let me add a style though, because this image fluid may work for square images, but not always. So say object fit and use cover. That should avoid any stretching that would have been there. So let's see if that changes the image somewhat. Okay, it does. Okay, pretty cool. Now that we have this, we can add the user. So let's see if we have any user information. Now remember, in the where are the models? This is the course model. We are running this get user function, right? So if we go down to get user function, we will see that we are putting this inside the user row. So all we need to do is check if user row exists, and then we can put this section here. Now if it doesn't exist for one reason or another, maybe the user was deleted, then we shouldn't attempt to show anything. So we'll just say if not empty. It's a good idea to always just check not empty row. So that's rows 0, and then user row like that. Okay, so if that is not empty, then things are good. And so we need another end if down here. Lazy typing here, so paste this, move this inward, and then put our end if right there. End if, like so. Okay, what's this? Alrighty then. So at least we know this is not empty. We can check if we refresh, and if we see the user, then it's definitely not empty, which means there's something to be had here. So I'm just going to copy this, and let's put the name here. So I will paste. Yeah, that wasn't the right thing to paste. Let me close and open the tag like this. And you see this is an object, it's not one item, so we need to tell it first name or last name or something. So let's check in our users table what columns we have, and we have first name and last name conveniently. So first name like that, and let me just duplicate this, put a space here, and put last name over here. Last name. Great. This is working as nature intended. Let's look for our image. Where is our image? So it's inside image, which is nice. So all I need to do is paste that here. Let me copy the whole lot of this. Copy and paste that. Boom. Then what I need to do is wrap this inside a function, inside some brackets, put a function, get image. Okay, and this one should be image. And of course, let me add that style object fit. That way, in case it's not a square image, it will be cropped accordingly. All right, great. So back here, and let's see that. Let me refresh. So we have that. Doesn't seem like Mary Jane has. Why is this even getting Mary Jane? Wait a minute. Oh, that's the only user that's available. Okay, so that's great. Now what's wrong with our image? Image not showing, so something is mighty wrong. So I'm just going to inspect the element here. There's a photo. and then there's an error, warning undefined property image. Okay, so that's my bad. Wait, there is an image property here on users. What is it talking about? But computers do not lie, so must be something we did. Now I can just inspect, instead of inspecting like this, I could copy this and say copy outer HTML and then paste it in a new document. That way I can read the whole warning. It says undefined property class image. Okay, so image is not known. What have I done wrong? User row image. Okay, what I can do at this point is to check what is being returned. Or let me go to the course model. Maybe I did something here. Oh, look it there. I just retrieved first name and last name. This is why. So maybe we can change this to bring up everything else if need be, or we can just add one more column image like that, and that should solve the problem. Okay, let's refresh, and there we go. Finally we have that. Very nice. So that is good. Now we can put the rest of the courses up here. Right, so I'll see you in the next video.